Ian Gallen here with the Chatham Journal. I'm with Sam. We're not even going to try to pronounce his last name. In front of the cheese shop here at the Lowe's. Sam, we were talking. How did you decide which cheeses you put on your display here?
Oh boy, we have tasting panels that we go through. We have a whole lot of following trends. Just all kinds of stuff that we go to food shows, source the best product. We do actually go overseas also and see how the cheese is made, what the stories behind it, all the way to get it from the animal all the way.
Wait a minute. There's stories behind the cheese?
Of course, there's
what
lots
kind?
of stories.
Tell me a story tell me one of the stories behind one of your cheeses here.
Well, like for example, some of the blue cheeses.
The blue cheeses?
We have like a family up in California that does nothing but blue cheese. There's 3 sisters there that they inherited that whole manufacturing from their parents. And the 3 sisters do nothing but work on making cheese and selling the cheese.
All right. And blue cheese isn't sad cheese, right?
It is not at all.
All right.
Boy, it's a great topper on salads. It's fantastic on crackers. It's a great thing.
You mentioned trends. What kind of trends are you currently going on with cheeses?
So in cheese, there's lots of trends. Some of them are the cheddar cheeses that's aged. Not only aged, but cloth bound. That's how they age them in a cloth bound, and they really make a fantastic tasting cheddar cheeses.
All right, the setup you have here, is there anything specific you would recommend?
All the complements that go with the cheese too. Sometimes people forget about that.
Now, when you say complements, what exactly do you mean?
Oh, some of the jams, jellies, honeys, and nuts that go with the cheese.
Now, why are complements important?
Oh my gosh, you can't have a charcuterie board without those complements.
What is a charcuterie board?
Oh, that is really a great question. Of course, our charcuterie boards, we already have some that.
Oh, you got one pre-wrapped?
Oh yes.
Now, Sam, did you put that together yourself?
I did, indeed. Okay, I didn't really, but the team did, which do a fantastic job. But it has all kinds of cured meats. That is what charcuterie is.
Right.
And of course, with the cheeses and all that go with it.
People are having too much fun in here.
It is. Once something comes out of the oven, they scream out what it is, whether it's bread or cookies, and then it just echoes throughout the whole store.
All right. What else do you need to tell us about this? Now, you're not just responsible for the cheese shop, you're responsible for the whole deli section.
That is right. The deli and food service, too.
Is there anything else we need to know about the cheese section?
Some of the crackers, definitely. That's a great compliment to the cheeses. You can't have cheese without some of these crackers.
Right.
And Fire Hook is definitely a cracker that can go with any cheese.
All right. Now, you seem to be a cheese expert. You know your accessories. You know your crackers. But what about wine? Are there any matchings that you could recommend with wine?
Oh my gosh, yes. We actually have, if you'll come with me.
I'm coming with you. We're going with Sam because he's going to show us something.
Oh my gosh, yes. For our guests even, we have all these wine and cheese, really easy guides that a guest can follow. But most of the time, it's really what you like in wine and then what you like in cheese and pairing them together. But if you're intimidated by that, you can definitely use one of these.
So that's kind of like a cheat sheet.
That is a cheat sheet.
All right. What's your favorite wine-cheese combination?
Really, I don't have a favorite wine because I drink all kinds of wines.
Okay.
I'm not so crazy about beer, but definitely wines, whether it's a Merlot or Cabernet. Cabernet, like with cheddar cheese, is a very classic one, so you cannot go wrong with that when you're entertaining.
Now, you mentioned you've gone to other countries. What countries have you gone to?
France, Italy, Spain, Switzerland.
Any favorite out of those?
Of course, France would be my favorite.
All right.
One.
And what did you see in France that was kind of you remembered?
Brie cheese, of course, and the making of the brie cheese. That is the king place for brie cheese, and where, the birthplace, if you would, of the brie cheese. So
now, Sam, how long have you been doing this?
I have been doing this for over 40 years.
Over 40 years?
I don't look it, I know, but it is.
Wait a minute. When you were growing up, you didn't want to be a fireman or a police officer. You wanted to be a cheese guy.
I wanted to be a cheese guy. I've been here with Lowe's at least 24 years.
All right.
It's been a really nice long trip, but very fantastic.
What's the most fun? Have you done cheese all the time with Lowe's?
Cheese and food service and
Okay.
deli, so total everything. in
What's been the
deli.
most fun for you with working for Lowe's?
Gosh, so many things. First of all, the team. Working with the team is just amazing. We have a team of chefs and bosses, and everybody that I work with really is a great team. That really makes the company a pleasure to work with and for.
Anything else folks need to know about cheese?
Gosh, there is so much to cover about cheese, but I think we covered enough.
Pick up the little cheat sheet so you know which wines to go with. Actually, I'll take one if you don't mind,
But of course,
because I'm gonna impress my wife and tell her, look at all the stuff I know.
That'll be great.
All right, you want to talk a little bit about the deli section?
Sure.
All right,
Hello.
all right. Give us a spin on deli.
So of course we have the salad bar.
Actually, hold on for a second. We'll be right back.